What's up, y'all? It's your boy Keenan, and I'm out here with my new toy. And man, check this out. So this is the Char Griller Legacy. Yeah, yeah. And I put it together last night, and just out here doing a couple little test runs, getting familiar with maintaining my temp and not dependent on an electric smoker. I'm gonna put a few pieces of charcoal in there, a nice little pile, and I will tell you this bad boy does get hot. So I'm gonna definitely be on YouTube checking out whoever got one of these. I'm gonna definitely watch them and see what they're doing. I got my little damper up here closed. I had it open about like right there, and and then I had the side dampers open. I got them closed right now, but I had them open to about like right there, and about like that on both sides. This one too. I had that bad boy open like that, and had the top smokestack open to about right there. And man, this bad boy shot up to like 350. And so as you can see, with that charcoal, this little bit of charcoal I got in here, I did throw some Jim Beam wood chips in there. I want to just get my inside season and my flavor profile. This bad boy is hot, so I was like, I need to throw something on there. I think it's seasoned. I did a good job of that. So I had a couple pieces of this Black Hog Pork Belly, and definitely use that on the video. So seasoned it with some smoked salt, and I was like, what can I use real quick without making a mess, just to check this bad boy out. Okay, so got a couple pieces of pork belly on here. It's cooking. This bad boy gets hot, man. It's up to like, I got the damper slightly open, and it got up to like 300 real quick. Check this out. So this is that pork belly seasoned with that smoked salt, and it's definitely doing its thing. I just realized I didn't wipe down my grate with oil, but I figure the fat from this will definitely prevent stickage. But I guess I was a little bit wrong. So, just playing around, getting some meat out here, seeing what's going on with the old Char Griller Legacy. This grill to me, I like the Acorn, that 980 boy. My boy Jeff be working the 980, and my other man Jeffrey out there in Texas, them bad boys be working them 980s. There's some other cats too, man. So the 980 and the Acorn seem to be popular, but I noticed the Legacy was gaining some momentum. So I definitely wanted to jump on board, and it just matches my personality, because that's what I'm trying to build, a legacy. So yeah, so this was just like a spur of the moment video. It's like I'm doing something and I got to talking, so I was like, I might as well record it, but people won't be looking at me. So the coals had dwindled down a little bit, and I got the dampers a little open. I'm gonna close these side ones. I'm gonna close that all the way, and see if I can get this temp to knock down. I got the top smokestack slightly open. When you put everything to close, I mean, I don't think, you know, you still get a little leakage of smoke, but I'm sure it's doing what it needs to do in there till you meet. But this bad boy is definitely jumps up to 300, 325 with no problem. My main goal is to maintain a temp of 275 and try not to, well, it's obvious I got the 325. So that may be a little hot for what I'm trying to do. So, you know, practice makes perfect. Check this out. So as this pork belly continues to smoke away, I got one of these little things you can raise up that charcoal. So we're gonna raise this up. See how that came up? And we're gonna really get to putting some heat on this bad boy, just to try to speed it up and crisp it up. This is just Black Hog Pork Belly, some leftover that I had on the video I did, I believe with the breakfast tacos with the English cheddar. Be sure to check that video out. And these are the 2 pieces that I had left over. And I decided to season them up with some smoked sea salt and some cracked black pepper and do a little run out here on my new thizzle. Alright, so I left this out here for a minute, and I got all the dampers closed. I got the top one slightly open, and this bad boy shot up to 300. I did raise the charcoal up just to see how that, oh, look at that. Now see, that's what you want to see right there. I'm gonna bring that up. That's what you want to see right there when you're doing when you're breaking in your new smoker. That's what you want to see. Let's bring that in some. You see that? Look at that color. You got little grill marks, nice little even crisp across. I mean, it's so far so good. Just maintaining the temp is a little tricky. Oh wait, no wonder it went high. This damper was all the way open. See, those are the things. Let me get over here. Those are the things you got to watch for. I seen cats on barbecue pitmasters make that same mistake, thinking that their dampers is either closed or open, wondering why their temp is dropping or why they felt they didn't overstoke the fire and start burning up. So, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down and let these bad boys look like this on the other side, and then we're gonna be back with a taste. Yeah, I think this bacon's ready. Look at that. Good old bacon. I mean, what else you gonna use to test your grill out when you know, you ain't got nothing too seasoned or prepped up, and you're doing a test run on your new smoker, and then you're like, hey, I got these 2 pieces of Black Hog Pork Belly in here and some smoked salt and some cracked black pepper, so I might as well do this like Brutus. Alright, so here we go. That's hot. So this is my first little run on my char griller Legacy, and I recommended, well, the char griller brand was recommended by my boy Jeff. Cool brother, man. When this COVID stuff gets situated, definitely be on my way to the ATL. No, I don't have any technique or plan. All I did was just Grab these few little pieces. I was thought, man, that is so rich and good. Thawed them out, seasoned them with some smoked salt that I got for Christmas from my wife. And boy, smoked salt and some fresh cracked black pepper. And just threw it on this grill. I got it seasoned up with some nice charcoal and some wood chips. And still working it. You know, still anxious to go ahead and throw a good piece of meat on there. First time I had a grill where I got to manage my temp and pay attention to my temp, not dependent on electric because those are set. So this is definitely a big step for me in the right direction. All right, it's your boy Keenan. Appreciate you guys checking me out. Of course, expect from here on out a lot of videos with this char griller. I'm ready to do this. All right, everybody be cool out there. 1.